Brent, always good to talk to you.
Great to talk to you too, Jenny.
56,000 people have already applied for their concealed carry permit. I know, and I'm sure you thought a lot of people were waiting and wanted to do this, but did you ever think that many so soon?
Well, fortunately, as we went through this process, we definitely had an opportunity to recognize the demand there was for this program.
Yeah.
And you all were really happy to see that 56,000 have applied thus far. We know that far more are going to apply here in the coming weeks, months, and through the years. So we're very happy to see the progress that's happened so far, and we know that it's going to continue. So it's a great thing. And really, when we look at this in the context of all that's happened for people in Wisconsin this year, it's just a huge step forward for that state.
Talk about an early Christmas present, right?
Absolutely. It's great.
Yeah. What are you hearing about how things are going? Because I know when you read about the Justice Department, they say it's been a challenge and they're doing everything they can to meet the deadlines.
Sure. Well, I mean, we've been pretty optimistic, and so far, as has been referenced many times, the DOJ is working long hours to ensure that people's applications get processed. And while we certainly have had disagreements over the rules, I think when it comes to the application of the rules and getting people their permits, they're working hard. But the people of Wisconsin have been waiting a very long time to be able to enjoy this freedom. So it's no surprise that the demand has been so high. And I think they're doing a pretty good job so far of working to ensure that people get these permits quickly and that folks have the opportunity to exercise their rights.
Yeah, they got people working overtime. They're bringing in new people at the beginning of the new year. I mean, and there's a handgun hotline they say has also been swamped with calls. Tell us about this.
Sure. Well, the Wisconsin state has a handgun hotline that they use for processing their applications, and it just provides information to the processors as far as whether or not a background check should go through. And it's just one of the many tools that they're using to be able to approve this process. And certainly, hopefully, we hope in the years coming that we have an opportunity to help streamline this process to ensure it's easier not only for the DOJ, but for citizens of Wisconsin to receive these permits. So that's going to be one of the things that as we move forward, we're going to continue looking into. But I honestly think right now we're in a good spot. I think people in Wisconsin are applying for these permits, they're receiving them, and they're having this opportunity to defend themselves and their families. It is a great early Christmas present.
I mean, the hotline's got more than 10,000 calls already. But, as you said, you got a lot done this year. It was a long battle, but it's done and it's on the books. You're looking for a busy year in 2012?
Well, I think so. I mean, it's always a busy year. I think there's a lot of interest in this. I think, this year, obviously concealed carry was probably the biggest topic, but Wisconsin also saw an introduction to castle doctrine. They saw, some additional wins when it comes to hunting legislation. I think 2012 will be a continuation of that. We've got some great legislators in office that really have a good focus out there and understand the wants and needs of NRA members and gun owners throughout their state, and want to make sure that those folks have a voice. And as long as we have that listening ear in Madison, I think we're going to have an opportunity to continue to protect and defend the Second Amendment and increase opportunities for individuals to carry.
And as long as people make their voices heard to make sure those lawmakers know, hey, we're here and we're going to be watching.
Certainly, Jenny, and I think we've seen that clearly through the last several election cycles in Wisconsin, and hopefully it'll keep going.
All righty, Brent. Thanks as always for all you do for us all year. Happy holidays, and we'll talk to you, if not before, I'm sure in 2012.
You certainly will. Merry Christmas to you and all. Thank you.
All righty, buddy. Thanks.